Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Merva Crawford. Another stalwart, great contributor to the association and to the school, and a strong participation in the planning for this very week of activities. Give her another hand, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, no, not yet. Not finished with you. Not yet, Maureen.
No, I don't. Working, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, he hailed from Trelawney, attended Homewood 1965 to 1969. Understand he was an ardent cadet. He's a graduate at FIU in computer science and presently works with the Broad County Council in Florida. Interest is coaching football, and he's a certified football referee. He's a founding member of the Homewood Past Students Association South Florida chapter. He's not here with us tonight, and we are wondering if it's because he could not drive his car from South Florida to Jamaica, because he has a practice. I've seen him driven to Past Student Association function from Florida to Atlanta. He has driven to New York. He has driven to Chicago. He has driven to Toronto. And as a matter of fact, Scribblehead Earl was just reminding me that one of the time when he tried to drive to Toronto, he left his passport in Florida. Oh, no. So when he reached the border in Canada, he could not enter. So he drove back to South Florida without attending the Homewood function in Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, I speak of none other than Hamlin Dalrell.
Who else could that be?
Who is the incumbent president of the South Florida chapter of Homewood Past Students Association. And as we said, he's not here with us tonight. I'm going to ask Lexley Scribblehead Earl to come up and collect for him. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next honoree, for some reason I have his date of birth here. I haven't seen anybody else's date of birth on the information I have in front of me. So this must be a gentleman who is very proud of when he was born. First of all, it had to be a gentleman because the ladies are not, we don't tell when we were born, eh? Born in 1948, so you know we're talking about a big man around here. And he was born in Bath, St. Thomas. Rather unusual origin for a Homewood student. But he came all the way from Bath, St. Thomas, and came across to central Jamaica.
It's a long story.
Okay. I suspect we can't get into the story tonight.
Yes.
Attended Homewood between 1961 and 1965 and emigrated to the United Kingdom right after. He has attended a number of institutions in the UK and studied in primarily in accounting, has qualifications in accounting. He's a member of the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators, ACIS. He was elected Fellow of the Association of International Accountants. The list is long, ladies and gentlemen, and I won't go into the long list. But in 2003, he retired as a principal auditor and business manager after 35 years of service in the office of the UK's Comptroller and Auditor General, also known as the National Audit Office. After several years, 35 years of distinguished service. Ladies and gentlemen, I speak of Carl Leighton Maxwell, whom I now invite to the stage. Congratulations, Maxi.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, he is of the batch of 90 of Homewood Technical High School. And I see here that he was born on Independence Day, August 6.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He attended Homewood 86 to 90, as I said a while ago. The Michael College, 1991 to 1994. Volleyball coach, 1994 to 2002. Track and field assistant coach, 1998 to 2002. Track team manager, 2003 to present. He managed all 6 girls' champs winning teams, traveling with the Homewood team to the Penn Relay for the past 8 years, managing Penn Relay teams for the past 6 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we speak of Mr. Chester McCarthy. Chester is not here with us tonight, and I'm going to ask Mr. Maurice Wilson to accept on behalf of Chester. Maurice? And ladies and gentlemen, why Maurice accept on behalf of Chester, I would just like to recognize, we can't do it for everybody, but there is one of our young budding athletes. She's one of our young graduates. She's now at the GC Foster. The sprint events for Beijing was very hot. Ladies and gentlemen, young member of the HPSA, Shilani Calvert.
Our next honoree, Dwight Smith, attended Homewood between 1976 and 1980. He hails from Craighead, Manchester, and at Homewood his focus was on building construction and auto mechanics. After leaving Homewood, he worked in the security industry in Jamaica before he emigrated to Canada in 1988. Dwight Smith is not here with us tonight, but for those of you who might not have met him, he is the web administrator for what I believe was the first Homewood website that was developed, the one that is coordinated out of Toronto. I now invite, in his absence, is the wine. Have we served the wine yet? In his absence, I invite President of Toronto Chapter, Alric Salmon, to accept the award on behalf of Dwight Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next honoree and the last in this category is from our part of Jamaica minister, the cool hills of southeast Manchester, of northeast Manchester, I'm sorry. She was born in Christiana, Manchester, of course. She obtained her early education at Christiana Moravian Primary and Christiana Secondary Schools, from where she went to Homewood and graduated in that, what some people want us to believe, that famous class of 19